I'm Law Murray for Clipper Blog here at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon, where the Clippers knocked off the Trailblazers 114-106 in what was Los Angeles' season opener. And this was a physical game. There's no love lost between these teams. We saw that 2 weeks ago in the preseason. We saw that all last year. The Trailblazers knocked off the Clippers in 6 games in the first round last year, and this game had multiple technical fouls, multiple flagrant fouls. In fact, it was a flagrant foul by Mason Plumlee in the fourth quarter that put the Clippers on a 14-1 run that essentially put this game on ice. Blake Griffin had 27 points, Chris Paul had 27 points, but the starters, all 5 of them, had negative plus minuses. It was the Clippers bench that led the way in this one. Jamal, Crawford, and Marreese Speights had 15 points each. All of the bench players, Raymond Felton, Wesley Johnson, Austin Rivers included, with Speights and Crawford, had positive plus minuses. Now, one interesting takeaway here, this was a win. This was a win that featured 12 assists on 37 made baskets for the Clippers. That's a 32.4% assist rate, the lowest in any game in Doc Rivers' tenure. Wins, losses, playoffs, regular season. But they won. So that's interesting, right? Here's more sound from the Moda Center.
I didn't like how we executed offensively. I think we were in the 4 corners of North Carolina, except for there's a 24-second clock. But other than that, I was just really happy with everyone's effort.
It did stick sometimes, and a lot of that's my fault, but I think we'll get better. I think a lot to do with that was the fact that they were switching so many screens, and that's something we got to get better at. But we take the win.
How does the team improve the ball movement going forward?
I don't think our ball movement was necessarily bad. I think we just missed open shots when we did move the ball. And I think sometimes we just had to kind of, I don't know how many were off of offensive rebounds, how many were like kind of broken plays, and we just had to go low shot clock. I think ball movement is not really a thing we have to worry about. I think all the time, when you have CP and guys that want to pass the ball, look to pass the ball, I don't think that's a huge thing, but we do need to be better.
At 3 in the fourth quarter, you kind of turned it to your bench and kind of yelled at them a little bit. It seemed like all game they were trying to kind of keep you up.
I don't need to be kept up. No, it was because Doc had just said to me, will you make a shot?
Really?
Yeah, so I called him a mother. So that's why I turned to the bench.
Did you guys have a little revenge on your mind tonight?
No, actually, if we would in Philadelphia or Memphis or Phoenix, we'd have been just as excited. We felt like last year, that was one of the first times it wasn't self-inflicted. Injuries you can't control, so we couldn't get on the court fast enough no matter who was.
Yeah, I dropped about 30 pounds. Yeah, I just knew that. Especially in free agency, it didn't go how I wanted to go because it was my fault. It was me getting out of shape towards the end of the year. That's something I had to do. So I put really hard this summer with my new trainer, Tell Mac, that got home. Doing a lot of agility stuff, and it helped me out. And I feel good out there.
It's rare you win a game, you shoot 40% on a road. You have the grit to still win the game. That was pretty cool.
When you have 3 guards out there, we're going to get a good set, we're going to get a good shot. Playing for each other, and we understand whose role is what, and we go from there.
I felt like we've been through so much individually, together and stuff like that, that we just gotta, the world, everybody. Let's just hoop. Let's hoop, what it is.